Hopper. And Ms. Hopper will have 6 minutes because she's been given time by Kathy Oxer and Lee Cochran. Ms. Hopper, your name and address for the record, please.
My name is Sherry Hopper. I live at 6898 Alderwood Drive South, Millington, Tennessee. Again, my name is Sherry Hopper. My husband's name is Chet Hopper. My son's name is Thomas Hopper. My other son's name is Joshua Hopper. My daughter's name is Emmeline Hopper. One of my best friends is Heather and Brad. He's a police officer, and he served our country. He's a Memphis police officer. They have 2 daughters. Jennifer and Rick. She's my friend, and her husband is a Memphis police officer. They have a son named Hunter, who has sacrificed more than you will know for this city. I have fought alongside the Hurleys, who you already heard. One is fighting for his life today, and you just cut his insurance. The Bookers. Dave Booker is sitting at home today. He doesn't understand what's happened today because he doesn't have the capacity to, because he had a stroke, and you took his insurance away as well. I've fought along the Petrowskis, the Williams, the triplets. Oh, by the way, with the Williams, you already know Michael Williams, but he served our country as well as being a police officer, too. He deserves respect. And I'm not just saying that because he's running for mayor. He deserves respect because he's a police officer, and he served our country. And to call him, he's not even in here, but to actually call him Mongo was ridiculous when all he's done is stand up for his men and women in blue. That's ridiculous and so disrespectful. And I'm giving you our names because we are not dollar signs. We're not numbers. We're people. We're people. And what you've done today affects us. Great, we got a 2% raise. You took my insurance away. So now that 2%'s got to cover my insurance premium with my job, which has higher deductibles. But you didn't give me a discount because there's not a family, an employee plus children or employee spouse. It's just family. Well, according to the IRS, I'm still my husband's family. That's IRS. I have to file taxes as his wife. I'm family. So now you've told me I'm not family anymore as well, too. So that's kind of disrespectful as well. And then I have to start preparing for my husband's retirement because you took his insurance away from him when he turned 65, or when he retires, when he decides to retire. So you've actually just upped his retirement age. He's going to have to continue working for the city of Memphis if he decides to do so until he's 65. So that raise doesn't even begin to touch the financial burden that has been placed on all of our families, all of us, in addition to the sacrifices we've already made for this city. And I don't understand. I don't understand the goal here. I've racked my brain. I've been trying to figure out why you would want to run away your police and fire and all the good employees that you have. I don't understand. I mean, I guess I kind of do. It does go back to money. And we're worth more than that. We're worth more than that. I have a whole speech written out, but I don't know what to say other than why. Why are you okay with people not being able to spend their retirement years actually with health care or living with more than $300 left in the bank? I don't understand. We are people. We are just like you, living, breathing, feeling people. What if it were you on this side of the podium? What if it were you? A lot of you have a lot of money in your bank account, but most of us don't because we chose to be public servants. I'm a teacher. I chose to be a teacher here in this area. My husband chose to serve in the fire department as a dispatcher to get people the help they needed. We didn't sign up to be in corporate America. We're smart enough to. Both of us graduated with honors from college, got master's degrees, halfway to my PhD, but we chose to be servants here. And this is how we're repaid. It's not right. And I know most of you, no one's mentioned it, and I know we're supposed to have this separation of church and state, but we can't leave God out of the mix. Would you have done this if God was sitting here today with us? Because he is. You are not above what God has commanded us to do, which is take care of each other and love one another as Christ loved us. And you haven't done that. No one is above that last judgment. No, there's not a dollar amount that you can have in your bank that will save you from what you've done. It's on your conscience. And anybody that suffers at the hands, it's on your hands. And it's on the administration's hands. But you can do right. It's not over. We all know from last summer that while it says we're done, it can be undone, apparently. So you can do what's right. You can. And I've got to believe somewhere in there, you see us. You see us. Don't do this. Don't let people like Russell Hurley suffer without his medication. He's got pancreatic cancer. He's in pain. Don't let him suffer without his medication. He gave his life and his youth to the city. Don't let Dave Booker, who was awarded several awards from this podium, don't let him not have what he needs to live out the rest of his life in dignity. Show us respect as human beings. Don't do this to us.
Thank you. Our next speaker is